Hey YouTube, this is Daisy Papa 8989 over here, bringing you my latest Yu-Gi-Oh deck profile. After seeing a friend of mine, JoJo, play with her dragon deck, I got inspired to rebuild my Disaster Dragon deck, and I thought it would be also a good time to rebuild it with the way that the format's shaping up. That Chaos decks and Twilight and Ancient decks are going to be big contenders. So I thought this will be the format to bring it back, and it should do well again. So let me show you the build. First up, 3 Darkness Metal Dragons. These are the backbones of the deck. It allows you to swarm and hit for game. You have to run 3 no matter what. Next up are the MVPs of the deck, Quagmire Draco. Basically, they're 1900 beaters, and basically what they do is they prevent light and dark monsters from being special summoned, and which locks out all boss monsters, including JD, Blacklisted Soldier, Gores, Dragodia, and all that. Prevents your opponent from stopping your OTKs and prevents them from swarming. And if you can protect this card, it can basically shut down Light Swarm, Zombies, Chaos, and Agents. So, really great card. Definitely have to run 3. Next up are your searches of the deck. Mass Dragon. Basically, these allows you to recruit your what you need, tuners, totem dragons, or anything else that you might need. So, great to run 3. I'm looking for 2 more super ones of these. So if any of you viewers have them, can PM me and we could work out a deal. Next up are 2 Light and Darkness Dragons. These are 2 more boss monsters of the deck. Basically, they negate any spell or trap and can be activated during any time of the turn, including damage, step, and calculations. So, really great card. I've nicknamed this like the ultimate cock blocker. And what's making this card so great now is that since people are setting so few back row now in fear of Heavy Storm and Triple MST, is that basically this card can dominate the field without your opponent being able to get rid of it in one turn. So really great card to run. Next up are 3 Red Eyes Wyverns. Basically, these allows you to special summon your Darkness Battles from your graveyard. I used to run 3, but 3 sometimes clogs the hand a lot. I find that 2 from in testing works out just great. Next up are 2 Totem Dragons. These act as 2 tributes for your Dragon type monsters. So you can tribute for your Darkness panels and your Light and Darkness Dragons with just 1 monster, so great card. Next up is White Knight Dragon. I'm running this card now because a lot of people are running a lot of chainable traps, and a good majority of those traps target. So White Knight Dragon should be able to shine very well this format. So because any spell or trap that targets it, it will negate and destroy it. And for extra bonus, if your opponent attacks one of your weaker dragons, you can pop one of your back row and redirect the attack to White Knight. So really awesome card. Next up is Prime Material. Common sense to run it, protect your monsters from destruction, and helps out against burn decks. Delta Flyer, the tune of the deck. Really great card, allows you to synchro summon for different level monsters. Definitely a great tuner to run in the deck. And last monster is Explorer Dragon. Great card. This is your DD Warrior Lady of the deck. Basically allows you to destroy any card that destroys this card by battle. So great card to run. A lot of times when your opponent attacks it while it's face down, they don't realize what they're attacking into. Next up are the spells. 2 Power Dualities. Draw power of the deck. Definitely love it in the deck. Allows you to grab what exactly you need. Next up is 2 MSTs. Definitely have to run at least 2 MSTs, maybe 3 depending on your build, but I find that 2 is great in this, and I sign in the 3rd one whenever I need it. Next up are the staples. Heavy Storm, Common Sense to run it, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn. Definitely have to run all these cards. If you don't run those, you're stupid. Next up is Barrier from Different Dimension. Really awesome card. Allows you to recycle your totems, your wyverns, and recycle any of your dragons that got removed from play. So really great card. Next up is Gold Sarcophagus. I run one of these instead of two because sometimes it clogs your hand, and it's still a great card to run since it allows you to grab exactly what you need. So great card to run. Next up is Forbidden Lance. I'm trying Forbidden Lance over the third MST, mainly because you can use Lance defensively and offensively. So I'm going to test this out at my local, so let's see how it works. And last but not least, Future Fusion. This card is literally Foolish Burial on crack for dragons. Allows you to, when you combine it with 5-headed dragon, dumps 5 dragons to graveyard, allows you to set up for your swarming, and if your opponent allows this to go off and they don't got any protection from your swarm, they pretty much have lost the game. Next up are the traps. Solemn Warning, Common Sense to Run. I'm looking for a second one, so if anyone has a second one for trade, throw me in PM. Solemn Judgment. Bottomless Trap Hole. I'm trying trying this out. So far, I'm liking it again. So definitely would love to run two if I could. Torrential Tribute, great card to run. Mirror Force. A lot of people are starting to drop these cards mainly because of fear of Starlight Road, but in my opinion, honestly, it's a hit or miss with Starlight Road. So definitely the pluses outweigh the negatives with them. Next up is Burst Breath. Really great card with dragons. Basically, you tribute a dragon to destroy all face-up monsters on the field whose defense is equal or lower than the dragon's attack. A lot of dragons have high defense, and so you can tribute one of your weaker dragons, such as Master Dragon, blow up all your opponent's monsters, and still keep your stronger dragons, such as Prime, Quackmare Drago, or White Knight Dragon in play. So, really great trap card. Next up is Trapdoshi. Really good card. Definitely have to run it this format. Starlight Road again. Dark Hole. Heavy Storm. Light Storms running around. Definitely have to run this. Last but not least, Seven Tools to Bandit. Still a really great card. I would still definitely run it. Next up, and last but not least, is the Extra Deck. 5-headed dragon, again, allows your Future Fusion to be Foolish Burial on crack. Trishula, Common Sense to run it. Stardust Dragon, Common Sense to run it, especially when you're running Starter Live Row. Red Dragon Arching. Scrap Dragon. Colossal Fighter. Scrap Archery. Explorer Dragonwing. I love this card because it allows you to get over allows you to get over those pesky lifespan monsters without worrying about honest, and allows you to get over wall monsters. So really great card to run, and especially in dragons. Black Rose Dragon, Ancient Fairy Dragon, Gaia Knight. I run this card mainly because there's so few samurais running around in my locals, so this card is great for getting over those pesky Shiens and Naturia Beasts and Naturia Barkions. Iron Chain Dragon. I'm going to be getting an Orient Dragon pretty soon, so I'm going to be replacing Iron Chain with that. Brian Act, Common Sense to run it. Allied Justice Catastrophe, Common Sense to run it. Last but not least, Magical Android. Great card to run, replenish your life points, so awesome card to run. And that's the deck, YouTube, so I appreciate some feedback and your guys' opinions, and comment, rate, subscribe, and peace out.